enough grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. One day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my name is Jumper up a pum. Boy, I bump in it.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball is teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And he's got a free play here. That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, Brock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Able to find Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end.
Option electric. Is that what you said?
So it's called trick, more like when you're returning it, you make a trick play. And like you have options. I don't understand what it means, but I know that you can do something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't really.
First and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts with a carry by White. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. He's going deep this time. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Commanders will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels now. Into the hands of Campbell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. To throw, Daniels. Pass complete to Campbell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Stays in the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Katie York now on for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's White again. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Mayfield now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. We're through one quarter of this opening. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 47. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Daniels. Catch made. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Returns looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Baker to throw. Here comes the screen. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers driving ahead. Third and a lone yard coming up. Baker out of the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Running on second with White. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Daniels. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a... Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Daniels. Got a man open across the field, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Now Daniels to throw. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're gonna bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Handoff headed right, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S. Because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught for the first. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels now. Throw complete to Eckler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Daniels off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Into the hands of Cope. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Baker now from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. That's brought in by White. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the give, this is Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. On target to Godwin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's an option left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Daniels. To the left sideline, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trail. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Daniels. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Complete. It's McLaurin. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal. Daniels from the pistol. On the move, headed right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Again, Daniels to the air. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch.
They did it! He made the interception! So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Working across the field, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down, here's Baker. Screen set up here. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He'll get this complete to White. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, Mayfield. He puts some juice on it deep. He makes the catch. Hits the 20. And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Kickoff taken at the 3. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He's going to push one deep down. He's got his man. Complete. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Campbell. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Dump off complete to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To throw. Looking slant route, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Baker throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
Intercepted by Washington. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Shut him down, dude. Shut him down. All right, let's control the trenches.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders.